Hi. So I just got out of the bath and I used all of my Farmasi products that I just got in the mail today on my order, and I'm feeling fabulous and clean and just I smell good. I'm like so happy with myself right now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my makeup with my new Farmasi products, and there's gonna be a couple things that aren't from Farmasi, but I'm gonna do my best. So this is for makeup on aging skin. I prepped my skin with the Dr. C Tuna Calendula face cream already and my Good Molecules serum. So before I do anything else, I'm going to do my eyebrows and my lashes first because it works better on clean skin, and then it stays put better as well. So this is actually the Revlon Color Stay brow pencil, and so this is not Farmasi, but I will be getting one soon from Farmasi. Fuck. Okay, here we go. I don't know what to talk about right now. I'm excited because I got my Farmasi order in the mail. I also got my Island Sun Club stuff, so I will be doing a video about that later too. Okay, how do my eyebrows look? Pretty good. So on top of that, I'm actually going to use a brow mascara by Essence, and it's the Thick and Wow Fixing Brow Mascara. And that's just to keep it all in place. Okay, now I'm just going around cleaning it up a little bit, making sure it's nice with a Q-tip. I always do that every time. Okay, see how they're doing. Now I know my eyebrows are uneven. That's because from over plucking when I was younger, and they just don't grow back. So until I get microblading done, I can't do anything about that. So I'm not coloring it in up to here. I'm making it look stupid that way. It just won't work. And before I even start my makeup, just in case I have to get out of the house quickly or do something else, I always put mascara first. So this is a waterproof mascara from Essence. And it is the Lash Princess Falsies waterproof mascara. But I will be using a Farmasi mascara afterwards. This is just to start. So I look half done already. Okay, there we go. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to blot my face. Get any oil and or sweat or dampness off my face, anything extra from my prep. And I'm going to be using the VX Pro liquid, oh no, not the concealer. I need the VX Pro Blur Primer I'm going to use from Farmasi. And packaging looks almost like the Peter Thomas Roth one, but it's not. It's almost the same thing though. It's like the same idea. Okay, so let's go. Whoops. It's clear, which is odd. I don't know. I'm not used to seeing that, but It's really good stuff. I just got it on the lid. Okay. So we're gonna go, I just dab it on a little bit. And it just evens out all of your wrinkles and imperfections, any texture in your skin. It kind of just takes that away and smooths everything out. Okay, I need a little bit more. Okay, I need a little bit around my nose. And the nose, I don't put as much foundation on as the rest of my face because actually, if you don't put much on your nose, it looks like you're wearing less makeup on the rest of your face. It's actually a really weird illusion. I'm also going to prep my eyes. Instead of with concealer, I'm using the primer on my eyes too, but I'm very careful that I don't get it in there. So that's going to take away all the creasing that's under my eyes and even out my skin. See, you can barely see any of my wrinkles. Like, I'm 46. I don't look 46 right now. Not with this stuff on. A little bit on my lips. Plump them up a little bit. Okay, anything else I need? Oh yeah, I'm putting a little bit on my neck because I bring my makeup down here too. So it evens out any little wrinkling that I've got on my neck so that the makeup just slides on better and stays better. Okay, instead of Farmasi foundation right now, because my VX Pro is gone, I'm waiting on my other order for that. I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Foundation in matte 175 natural ochre. This stuff is pretty good. I just like it's almost my exact match, so I really like the color of it. Okay, let's pick out a brush. And I start in the middle of my face and go outwards. Okay. I take half of what's left on my brush and I go down my cheeks and the rest of my forehead. And then I even it out. And see, I bring it down my neck so it blends into my neck. Okay. And then I put a little bit on my eyes. It's also like just a base for my eyeshadow, as well as the primer. It just goes on better. Then I take my already damp sponge and I press it into my skin. I don't drag it, I press. Where's my mirror? So all the products I'm going to do today from Farmasi are new to me. I haven't tried them yet, so you're gonna get my honest opinion. So far, everything that I've tried from Farmasi, I love. So, I mean, I sell it, I'm going to use my stuff as well. But I won't use it if it's not good or if it's not quality products, right? So I'll let you guys know, honestly, what my opinions are. Like at night, after I cleanse my face and everything, I use a lash serum, and it's the best serum I've ever got. It's got Pixel in it, and it is a really excellent lash and eyebrow serum. Like, I shaved my eyebrows about a month ago, half my eyebrows each, so that it was easier to draw on. But once I did that, I wanted them to grow back right away because I really didn't like how the drawn on stencils were looking. So I started using a serum on my eyebrows as well as my lashes, and my eyebrows grew back like immediately. It was amazing. Okay, let's set all this into my eyeballs. Now, before we get into contour, I'm going to use the Farmasi Liquid Concealer. And it is a corrector as well, in the shade W04. And this is it right here. It's a really excellent size. Like, it's a bigger size than you would get at the drugstore or from any other thing. It's got the oh my god, what the heck is it called? The Doto tip. And it's really good. Oh my god, it goes on so smoothly. The application is really nice. I'm doing it in a V. This is actually a Korean trick. I'm using some correcting tricks here because I'm aging. So I do that. I also go around my nose and do a little triangle here. Go around the other side, do a triangle here. And then a little tiny bit more. I go under my lip to the middle and do a V out. Same thing on the other side. And I let it sit for a minute. Let it get, because you'll get more coverage if you let it sit. And then I'm going to press it into my skin, but as I'm doing that, with these, I'm going to brush kind of downwards, like this. Down and out, instead of into my dark circle. I'm going to go out. It gives it more dimension that way. So I push it this way. And out, like towards my nose and then towards my cheek. And just do that. Then I'll press it in after. With the triangles around my nose, I just press those in. I don't move them at all. And same with my underneath my lips. I just press that into my skin. And that actually lifts your face quite a bit and gives you way more dimension than if you were just to do lines across your face. Lines work sometimes. It depends if you want an instant facelift. If you've already done your makeup, I could show you a trick like that. But when you're trying to cover dark circles, instead of covering them, you disguise them by, if you highlight around it going into your cheeks and towards your nose, it takes the focus away from the dark circle right there. So it like highlights somewhere else. So you're not looking at the dark circle. I don't know how it works so well. See, you can barely tell I've got dark circles now. Okay, I am primed and I look unhuman almost. Just a plain palette, which is excellent. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do contour. I always do contour first before I do my eyes. If I can get it open. And this is such a nice looking palette. Like, this is the the palette, Farmasi palette. And this is what it looks like. And it's a medium to deep because I've got olive skin, so I need a bit darker of a contour shade. And it's got a highlighter and blush, which are all good colors for my skin tone. But Farmasi sells the light to medium, a peachy skin tone one that works on just about everybody, and the medium to dark, or medium to deep is actually what it's called. So I'm going to pull out my contour flat brush, triangular buffing brush it's called. And let's start with my contour. We're going to start and go around the forehead just to the eyes for my face shape, because I've got a bit of a wider face now that I'm getting older and I gained weight. I'm going to do a little bit different contour right now. So I go down here to my eyes, and then I go from here into my eyes and back out. Okay. From here into my eyes and then back out. And then I go from there, I go out, goes out here and then back in for like a 3 kind of, we're going in. So it's basically right on my cheekbone, on the bottom part of my cheekbone, not underneath. Okay, coming out of my eyes, then right on the cheekbone. Because the higher up you put it, the more lifted your face is gonna look. The lower you put it, the more hollow and dropped your face will look if you're getting older like me. And I go down here and under the chin, straight to the tip of my chin. But you go underneath, not on top. Okay, right here, there, and underneath. And now I've gotta do a whole bunch of blending here. So. Okay, and I bring that all the way down my throat and make kind of a shadow under here. And like this, it goes down to here and a bit higher up on the sides, kind of into a triangular point right there. And that makes a very sculpted looking jaw. Okay. Now that I have that done, I'm going to press that into my skin too and use my, to continue to blend it. Because I don't want to look like I was playing in mud. I want to look just lifted and there. There. Okay, how's that look? Now I gotta do my nose. Now to contour my nose, I use a smaller brush. I use a small flat brush. And it's called an all-over shadow brush, but I use it for my contour on my nose only. And I'm gonna take this off my mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's take this off. Ah. Now, like this. I go right from my eyebrow, down my nose. But you don't want to do it on the sides of your nose, or else it'll make your nose look too wide. You want to do it fairly close together. As close together as you want your nose to appear. How small you want your nose to appear. So I do mine just a little thinner than my regular nose size. And then one line underneath here, because I'm going to do a button at the bottom. I'm going to go over my nose where it would scrunch if I pushed it up, and do a little V in front of that line, and there, one, like that. And now I'm going to push that into my skin with my sponge, my handy dandy sponge that's good for everything. And I'm going to also blend it with my finger after I'm done with the sponge, kind of pushing it in a little bit. I'm also going to just even out the edges so that it doesn't look like an actual line. There. There. See? All illusion now. Now I have a blush brush, and this is a wedge brush. Sorry about that. And make sure it's clean. I'm gonna start with the blush. And I'm just gonna put it no further than where I put my contours, but actually even less than that, almost to the corner of my eye only. I'm gonna go here and up around the eye a little bit. I'm gonna bring some life back into my face. And I'm gonna blend that into the contour. There, how's that side of my face look like? See, there's that side, and then that side looks quite a bit more lively. And you never blow on your brush to get rid of excess product. You tap it on your whatever, something. Either the case that you're taking the product out of, or on the corner of your mirror, or wherever. But you don't blow on it, because that just adds bacteria to it. And then you're putting bacteria back into your product if you have to re-dip. I also put a little tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. Just on the bridge. It makes the bridge appear smaller. Okay. Now, I usually don't do the highlighter until the very end, but I'm going to do them right now because I've got it open. So I use a highlighter brush. I love this brush. I got it as a gift, so I don't know where I got it, what brand it is or anything. Okay, here we go. I just go straight up my cheekbone from my apple, back down, and then I wisp it out. And that gives me a nice cheekbone side, and it's not